Hey, good morning, everybody. Derek Atchley here, chiropractor, trainer over at the Master Key Mastermind Alliance, personal life advisor, coach, normal guy, father, dad, everyday guy, 43, you know? So, hey, today the message I want to talk to you about is this. Show up, regardless of how you feel every day, show up and then give 110%. Right? So today I show up here, CrossFit Albuquerque, and I am off. I feel off. I'm tired. My muscles are sore from Saturday. Mentally, I'm tired. I didn't sleep very good last night. Tossed and turned. I'm just off. But during my first 800-meter run, what I realize is no matter the state I show up in, I'm going to give 110% of what I have that day. You know, I might show up tomorrow like supercharged and roaring and ready to go. Well, today isn't 110% of tomorrow. Today is 110% of what I have today. The important thing about today is I showed up. The important thing about today is you show up. That's the important thing, is every day we show up to what we have to do and we give what we can give. We give it all, we lay it out on the line, but we're smart about it too, you know? I didn't try to come in today and give 110% of my best days. I gave 110% of today. So there's days you're gonna show up to the gym, there's days you're gonna show up to your work, there's days you're gonna show up to your family, there's days they're gonna show up in your life, and you're gonna feel off. But you're going to give 110% of what you have to give that day. And the next day you might feel like a rock star and you'll give 110% of what you have that day. See, there's no point in measuring today versus yesterday or guessing what tomorrow might be and trying to take an average. The best you can do is show up and then give what you can give. But always give 110%. Don't show up and give 50%. Why show up? What's it doing for anybody to show up at 50%? Right? Sometimes you also need to make a note of that to people. You know, in your relationship, show up and say, you know, honey, I'm just off today. And I'm sorry if I come across as a little bit tired or off or maybe not here. But I'm gonna be here at 100% of what I can be today, okay? Perfect. Do that at work. Do that in your life. Now, I want to make a side note too. Last week I posted something a little bit more personal, a little something more raw, a little bit more something cutting. And what it told me was that a lot of people are not only going through a lot of the same things I'm going through, but a lot of people, I think, wish they could be more raw, more real in life. And so my encouragement to you today, on top of showing up and doing 110%, is start being raw. Start being real in your conversations. There's no point in sugarcoating things. There's no point in holding back anything from people. Because here's what happens. You start holding something back from someone one day, then the next day you have to hold something back, and the next day you have to hold something back. And before you know it, it's been months, sometimes years, and now you've built a layer. Now you've built a wall. Now you've built maybe resentment. Now you have to try and go backwards through all of that, holding something back. And that's not easy. When you show up and you give 110%, and you show up and you're raw and you're real, you have better days. You have better relationships. You have better outcomes. For all of you that are in the Master Key Mastermind Alliance, welcome. I'm excited to all no ends that you're here and you're taking this journey with us. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. I'm looking forward to experiencing the next 6 months with you. I encourage you to show up and give 110%. I encourage you to continue to push on, regardless of how things may feel. There's always uncomfortable moments, but growth brings discomfort. Growth brings struggle. Do you think it's easy for the caterpillar to transform into a butterfly? Do you think it's easy for reptiles to shed their skin? Right? So as you go through this process, both those of you in the master keys and both those of you that are just going through life. Realize that often times of struggle is times of growth. So keep continuing to push on. The only way through darkness is to go on and push through to the light. Okay? I love you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you for taking this journey with me day in and day out. I thank you for taking the time to watch this and share this when you do. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Love, light, peace. See you guys.